as their last loss was in overtime to the number 16 team in Indiana. So Lake Central's been there, and they've played really great basketball. As there's Shaw, and Shaw will go for the easy two. Timeout by Helpenthal as it's a 6-0 run by the Cougars, as Dash Shaw leads the group with 4 points.
Helpenthal is not happy with that.
Gary Westside is a young team also. Gary Westside only has 3 seniors this year, and a very hefty amount of sophomores, I should say. And Dash Shaw is going to lead that sophomore group. And both teams are playing great basketball so far. Gary Westside comes in at 12-5. The Indians coming at 14-5. Lake Central, they've been on fire. They've been 12-2, basically their last 14 games. After the loss against Chesterton is really when it all changed for them. And they've just played great basketball. I mean, Helpenthal has been going back to his fundamentals like last year, what they had to do to win the DAC. And like we said, Lake Central doesn't have the best offense. Last year they didn't really. And Gary Westside just outshot them. So that's what Gary Westside has to do tonight. Outshoot them and make your baskets. And they're going to make Lake Central use an offense that's not really developed, I should say, yet.
Dowski over to Kirkwood.
Kirkwood goes inside for the 2, and it's off. And looks like number 21 get the rebound. Tyara Payne, a 6-foot sophomore right there.
It is 6-0 in the first with 5:19 left.
As Dash Shaw with the ball up top goes to 20. Thompson. Shaw with the ball. She'll take that shot, and she will take it, and she'll hit it.
Sank that 3.
9-0.
Let's see if Lansing put some points on the board here.
Right there, great pass by Ladowski and a great 2 right there by Smolin.
First 2 points, Lake Central.
Lake Central gets on board right there. Great awareness by the senior Lauren Ladowski and a nice play to finish it by Lauren Smolin.
They're on Smolin tonight. Heavy when they get underneath that net, because we know she's lethal when she gets underneath that net.
As right there, loses the ball. Goes outside, fakes it, goes in the corner. We'll go by the wing and a 3. And it goes up. But that looks like that'll be a foul on Shaw. That'll be Shaw's first and the team's first.
Cougar foul number 12, Dash Shaw, her first, team's first. Entering for the Indians, number 14, Cheyenne Mathis.
Mathis will be coming in the game, another senior for the Indians.
Coach Humpenthal and Coach Rodney Fisher of Westside are both on their feet tonight.
Interesting comparison. Humpenthal in the second year at the Lake Central Indians, and
3.
He's been here for a while, I should say, as a 3 right there by the Indians. 5-0 run right now by the Indians.
Yeah.
Responding great to that 3 that was made by Dash Shaw to make it a 9-0 game.
Rodney Fisher, longtime coach at Westside.
He's been a long-time coach. He's in his coaching career, I should say, he's won over 627 games and 17 sectional titles.
Wow.
And most of his career, he's been with the Gary Westside Cougars. He's developed great players. Developed players that have gone to Alabama and recently to Louisville. We mentioned Dana Evans, who was number 7 in the country last year.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, you know, when you're that big, it's pretty cool to see that one of your players go to, you know, the McDonald's All-American game, the Jordan Brand games, all those high school games where the top players play. So, I mean, he developed one great player. She's doing great at Louisville right now. She received a full ride. I mean,
that's amazing. At
a D1 school that's pretty big, it's one of the best things you can wish if you're a coach.
It's like a thing, like, you know, it's a good relationship whenever you hear that name in the coaching staff.
And right there is what Lake Central wants. They're going to turn over the ball and give the ball back to Lake Central. Lake Central is always good at creating the turnover.
Jada Dixon could not get that at 6 foot. The ball was a little too high.
And right there by Dash Steele. Dash really laying it on the line for her team tonight. And try to go outside right there. That was a nice play. Might not have been pretty, but it was still a nice idea and concept what she was trying to do there. Nice 2 right there. Can't hit it. Mathis with the ball. Mathis, the senior, will bring it up. Robart's got the 3. She'll take it. Hits off the back rim. Ladowski with the rebound. Looks like that was off, I want to say, number 21, I want to say, Tyara Payne. A lot of bodies on there. It's going to be a very physical game tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Smolin for the 2. And right there, what a nice block.
Yeah, she's right on it. Like I said, they're going to play some heavy defense tonight on Smolin.
Shaw with the ball up top. And Robards with the steal.
Dowski,
two. Pretty easy too, and it's good, and it's a 2-point game. Seems like Gary Westside can't really find an offense besides Dash Shaw, who Dash Shaw has 7 of their 9 points right now. And very careless right there as Dash Shaw goes for the 2. And just loses it right there as Gary Westside seems like they're playing very carelessly with that ball tonight. As looks like Taylor Jeksich would be coming in for Sarah Zarecki. Ladowski will bring the ball, try to take the lead or at least tie the game. Lake Central on the 7-0 run as Gary Westside started the game with a 9-0 run.
Yep.
All the way across. Robards goes baseline, stops it. Almost a steal right there. Jeksich corner 3. And it's off, can't hit it. And it looks like that'll be a foul on Robards. Her first, team's first. As it seems like Lake Central is just going to keep pressuring because they keep playing carelessly with that ball. It's right there.
They do not take no for an answer, as you can see here.
And right there, a steal by Dash. And her name says it all as she was quick on that steal right there.
Right back to Ladowski. Quick paced game here. Minute 38 left, 7-11.
As Dash Shaw makes it a 4-point game, and I should say lives up to her name after that steal. Came out of nowhere and was quick on that one. Nice pass right there by Robards. 3. And it's good right there.
Horrible switch.
By the sophomore, Taylor Jeksich, as they make it a 1-point game.
Lake Central's close to taking the first lead, but not yet.
Shaw with the ball up top. Goes up top to number 20.
Down to 50 seconds here.
Shaw running the baseline. Goes up top right there. Shaw's got the ball with about 40 seconds left in this first quarter. Interesting right now. Might hold it for the last shot. And looks like that'll be a blocking foul on Robards. That'll be her second, the team's second. You gotta think she's gonna be coming out right now. 2 fouls in the first quarter. You don't want your star 3-point shooter going out in the game early. As it seems like Lake Central's gonna make a lot of switch-ups as 3 new players will be coming in. Number 22, Taylor Kirkwood. Number 12, Albrianna Gibbs. And number 3, Sarah Zabrecki as they come in for the 3 seniors, Robards, Mathis, and Ladowski. As Jada Dixon with the ball.
Look to the clock. Not enough time here to get that last name shot in.
Dixon goes to Thompson. Looks like Lake Central is going to be double teaming whoever has that ball. Dixon with the ball. Can't really find anyone. Goes back to Thompson. All the way across to Pritchett. Pritchett to Thompson. Shaw with the ball.
10 seconds left.
Shaw's going to get double teamed right here. And she breaks it. And gets the 2 right there. As it's 13-10 at the end of the first quarter. You might try to guard Dash Shaw, but she'll get right through you, as she showed you right there.
10-13 here in the first quarter, like Jack Field just said.
Dash Shaw leading all scorers with 11 points for the Lady Cougars. And for the Indians, they've have 2 scorers at 3 points. The sophomores, Sarah Zabrecki and Taylor Jeksich, both shooting 3s and hitting them.
Like you said, Our team is an older team. That's usually on the court right now. Not the same with the boys basketball team, though.
Boys basketball team looking to keep their good season going on. As for the DAC right now for the Indians, it is a tie for first, but the thing is, Chesterton would win the tiebreaker because Chesterton beat Lake Central earlier in the year. So basically for Lake Central, what they need to do is win out, and Chesterton has to lose at least one conference game.
That'll be interesting.
And Chesterton's the number 10 team in the, not in the country, in Indiana.
Oh, that's...
I mean, that's pretty tough to beat right there.
That is pretty tough to beat. Let me get back onto the court here momentarily. Here they come. And we're back here with some action.
As Lake Central start with the ball, Kirkwood will go to Zabrecki.
Brings it across the court line.
Zabrecki goes to Kirkwood, up top to Zabrecki, and the wing to Jaksic. Smolin in the middle, Zabrecki up top to Kirkwood.
Brings it back.
Zabrecki with it up top. Kirkwood three. And it'll be off, and it looks like Adriana Gibbs will get the offensive rebound. Looks like that'll be a steal by number 21, Tyara Payne. As Tatiana Pritchett will be bringing the ball up. Goes to Dixon.
I have to say something while I'm in the booth here. I wish these tables were higher.
Thompson with it. Goes back to Pritchett. Pritchett goes to Shaw.
Underneath the net.
Shaw goes for the two, and it's good right there.
5-point lead.
Dash Shaw once again scoring for the Cougars. Dash Shaw with 13 points already. Smolin in the middle all the way up. In the steal right there by Gary Westside. And
Coach
loses it. Looked like she was trying to go to Dash Shaw right there. Three for Jaksic, and it's off. Looks like had a little too much on that one. As Pritchett brings the ball up. Pritchett with the ball, goes to Dixon. Dixon thinks about going inside, and it's a travel right there. Seems like Dixon's having a little trouble with the ball today. Ladowski comes in for Jaksic. Ladowski has 2 points and 1 assist so far for the Indians. Her assist was the first point of the game. A nice pass to Lauren Smolin for the two. Goes to Zabrecki. Kirkwood comes off the screen. Back to Zabrecki. Nice pass right there for Ladowski, and a block right there.
Couldn't get to it.
Shaw gets the ball, and Shaw's a little careless with it, but she gets her own, and it looks like it was blocked right there. Looks like she didn't really have control of the ball the whole way there. Ladowski with the ball. Goes all the way up top to Zabrecki. Zabrecki at the wing.
They're playing good defense tonight, Gary Westside.
Yeah, it seems like Gary Westside has been really great at having the ability to steal the passes. It seems like they can really read where the ball's going to go. Kirkwood for the floater, too. That's her signature shot right there.
Let's go! Let's juke!
There's Kirkwood's signature shot right there, as the floater, too, has always worked for Kirkwood this year. As it's a 15-12 game with 5:20 left in the second quarter.
A fast, agile player she is.
Thompson with the ball. And looks like that'll be a timeout by the Cougars, as
30-second
having a little
timeout.
trouble finding an offensive play right there, as the Cougars are winning this game by 3. Dash Shaw leading all scorers with 13 points. Tatiana Pritchett has 2 for the Cougars. Lauren Ladowski has 2 and 1 assist. Sarah Zabrecki has 3. Taylor Jaksic has 3, and Lauren Smolin has 2. Lake Central has 5 different scorers so far tonight, as Gary Westside only has 2. This is just Coach Huffenthal's, I should say, year and a half, I should say, because he hasn't finished his second full season yet.
Mm-hmm.
And he is 33-12 right now and brought a DAC championship here to Lake Central.
That is excellent.
After Coach Mark Urban, who is coaching the boys Chesterton team, left. They liked Huppenthal. Huppenthal came with the mission, and so far he's doing a great job. As Pritchett with the ball, Thompson up top. Dixon. And once again, loses the ball.
4:47 left, 15-12.
Seems like Dixon's having a little trouble just handling that ball.
Holding it for a second.
Kirkwood at the wing. Goes to Ladowski. Jackstich for three again, and airballs it.
Airball.
And that's a hard foul right there, and Ladowski will be going to line for 2 free throws, as that's Gary Westside's second team foul. As here goes Ladowski to the line, shooting 2. First one's up, and it's good. Ladowski, a 71% free throw shooter of the year so far. She is 65 for 91. Second one's up, and it's good. 2 for 2 so far. As here's Dash Shaw. Dixon for the short 2. Short. And a steal right there by Thompson, and Thompson makes the 2 right there. Heads up play by the sophomore. Jasich in the corner. Zabrecki at wing, goes up top to Kirkwood. Kirkwood goes inside. Zabrecki for 3, and she hits it. Zabrecki hits the nice 3 as Lake Central ties the game, and that'll be a turnover on Dash Shaw. And Lake Central will get the ball back, as this is now a tie game.
Let's see if Lake Central can push their first lead of the game here.
Yeah, it looks like Smolin and Mathis will be coming in for. As Ladowski is bringing the ball up. Lake Central sharing the ball as they have 5 different scorers right now. Inside of Smolin, corner Jaksich, wing to Zabrecki. Mathis got the 3, she'll shoot it, and she hits.
Bang! Been holding that one in too long. Lake Central takes their first lead up for 3.
Dixon goes inside, and another travel. And it's another turnover by Jada Dixon, as Jada Dixon has just been turning over the ball the whole time in the first half. As it's 20-17 right now. Lake Central takes its first lead of the game after that 3 by a senior, Cheyenne Mathis.
Back to the outside here.
Zabrecki gets the ball. Almost a steal right there by Dash Shaw. Mathis goes for the 2 and goes to Small inside, and it's blocked. Thompson with the ball. Mathis from behind her. Ladowski with the ball. Brings it up top. Nice pass right there by Ladowski.
Underneath
and
the net.
The 2.
They will take the greater lead here. 5-point lead. 22-17. 2:24 left in the second quarter, and a timeout is called. Full timeout by Westside.
22-17 right now. Cougars seem like they can't find any offense besides Dash Shaw. And Lake Central really sharing the ball right now.
The Lake Central pep band is here tonight. Hear them in the background. There's our famous cheerleading circle flip. They got something to do in the middle here.
there's Zabrecki leading the team with points. 6 points and 2 threes so far. Lake Central has made about 5 threes right now, and they're really playing good right now.
While we're here, we'd like to welcome the Clark, Kaler, and Grimmer basketball.
All the middle school
basketball teams, lady basketball teams. Let me make sure that's correct. Yeah, Clark, Grimmer, and Kaler, I believe. Yeah.
3 Lake Central Corporation middle schools.
Future of Lake Central Lady Indians basketball right there.
And that's Coach Huppenthal's future. As Shaw brings the ball up. And Dixon loses it again. Thompson goes baseline for the 2, and that's just a crazy shot right there as Mathis gets the rebound. And that'll be Lake Central ball.
Ball in the stands. That guy made a no-look pass right to the ref. You see that?
As Jada Dixon has been really careless right now. She has turned over the ball about 6 times. She's not, they're just stealing it from her, I should say. I mean, she can't handle the ball right now as coach takes her out.
Tatiana Pritchett comes in.
I know that's your tallest girl, but still,
yeah,
you gotta have a player that's not going to turn over the ball all the time.
Tierra Payne is the same exact height, but I haven't seen her at all. She's a freshman. Not a freshman, sorry. Sophomore.
Dowski at the wing. Mathis had a wide open shot. She does right now. Quick pass can make a shot. Zabrecki for another 3. And it looks like they'll be off, and Dash Shaw will get the rebound. Shaw leading the scorers with 15 points right now. Shaw, nice crossover. Tries to use the screen, but Mathis goes right through it. Nice inside pass. Shaw was going for that cut inside. Seems like they can't really find anything when Dash Shaw is covered.
Keeping it against the line. 53 seconds
There's no
left.
one down low for Gary Westside. I don't know
all.
why.
Oh, deep, good pass.
Had the open shot too, and they'll be off. Lake Central will get the rebound.
Number 12 for the Gary Westside. Dash Shaw's been falling all night tonight. What's going on?
Gary Westside, they have like 4 people up top and 1 down low. That's going to create confusion, and it's going to make a huge, they're going to, Lake Central's just going to get the ball if that's going to be the whole game plan. As there's 18 seconds left, Huppenthal's might save it for the last shot. And it looks like he will. Yeah, right there, Ladowski had a chance to make something happen.
Down to the 7-second mark.
Small for the 2, and doesn't hit it. Gary Westside's got a chance to score. It's up. Oh, and it's off.
And we'll be right back after the halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Jack Field, what did we see in that first quarter? Or first half,
I gotta
sorry.
say this first. If I'm Gary Westside, I'm a happy team right now. And I know you're down by 5, but they played careless basketball in that first half, I have to say. About 10 turnovers from that team. And you're only down by 5 points. So if you're Gary Westside, you've played not your best first half, and you're still in this game. So for Gary Westside, they just got to find offense besides Dash Shaw. Dash Shaw basically was their offense, scoring 15 to 17 for them in the whole half. And for Lake Central, I just keep doing what you're doing. They're playing great defense, causing turnovers, and they're playing team basketball like we said. They are sharing the ball. They have over 5 scorers that have scored for them in this game so far, as Zabraki is leading those scores with 6 points right now. So if you're Lake Central, just keep playing that defensive mindset basketball. And if you're Gary Westside, you got to stop the turnovers. The turnovers are killing them right now.
And with that being said, we are back to our fairly low-scoring game here in the third, but Lake Central with a 5-point lead.
It's always a low-scoring game with Lake Central. It's their defense, boys and girls. Their defense is it's just really good, I have to say. The girls, Coach Huppenthal really takes pride in the defense. He always has.
Seems like a much more aggressive defense coming out here right away.
And there's a crazy pass right there for the 2, and it's off. And it's blocked right there as goes off the leg of Gary Westside, and there's the turnover right there. You cannot turn over the ball and win a game. I see teams in college that turn the ball over, and the other team will get those second chance points, and they lose. I see all the time. I've seen teams in college with 20 turnovers and lose. I see teams that, turn over the ball 15 times and lose. You just can't turn over the ball because you're giving them the ball back, as Robar's with the 2 right there.
24 to 17.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. Second chance points. They get that ball back, and they get a 2 right there.
Right away.
You can't turn over the ball in basketball.
No in between.
As Thompson with the ball. Shaw with the ball right now. You already know Shaw's going to try to find an open shot. She has scored 15 to 17. Pritchett up top. And another turnover.
It's gonna be an interesting second half here.
2 turnovers already.
Sorry about that, Jack. Didn't mean to step on your cord there, bud.
And timeout by Gary Westside as
their second of the game, first of the half.
2 turnovers right in this first half.
Second half.
Gary Westside, coached by Rodney Fisher. Rodney Fisher is a pretty, famous coach down there at Gary Westside. He's done a lot of great things down there. The assistant coaches are Miss Ashley Cheers and Miss Bernetta Grayer.
Glad to have him here. 27-minute drive. Didn't come here to lose.
Coaches Joe Huppenthal, Tom Golenbeck, and Jeanette Gray are your assistant coaches.
Yep.
Lake Central coming in this game, winning their last 2 games. Same with Gary Westside, both on some win streaks right now. Like you said, last Lake Central loss was in overtime against the number 18 team in the state of Indiana in overtime. So Lake Central's been playing some hot basketball. For Gary Westside, they've been playing some great basketball. It's kind of hard to come back after losing your best player, especially when she was one of the top players in the country.
Yeah, like you said, number 7.
It's kind of like Lake Central and Glenn Robinson, I should say. It was kind of hard for them. They did a great job rebounding from it. They went to the state finals next year, but it was so hard for them because she was such a great part of that offense, and she was blocked right there by Dash Shaw. That was a nice block. As another turnover right there by Gary Westside. 3 turnovers for Gary Westside. As going back to that block, that was a nice block by Dash Shaw. That was a lot of poise in there. She was like
not going easy at all.
Down by 7. She needs to find something. This is one of Dash Shaw's going to be probably lowest scoring games, even though she's doing a good game. Even though she's having a good game right now. That's a questionable call right there.
Yeah, it's a very questionable call.
That's a questionable call.
Could have just let off the rest of that game, but
sometimes they're not in the right angle. As Dash Shaw brings the ball up, and it looks like she's going to be double teamed.
Good coverage out here.
And there's a foul right there by Ladowski. That is a foul. She got bumped. But the ball is up for grabs. But looks like
Rodney Fisher showing him the moves.
Looks like that's on Kirkwood, not Ladowski. Now it'll be the team's first foul this half. As Jada Dixon not having the best game right now. And she doesn't even average the most turnovers a game. It's Dash Shaw with 4.9. As it'll be Gary Westside ball. I didn't really see a hand signal from the ref there.
No, not at all.
As see when Dash Shaw gets that ball, she's just getting pushed up against Kirkwood.
Yeah, Kirkwood is honored tonight.
Shaw up top. And go for no basket, and that will be a charge. Another turnover.
A lot tonight.
That's 4 turnovers in this quarter with 5:47 left. Great defense right there by Gary Westside. Dowski gets a lucky grab on that. That was great. That was a great press right there. Small for the 2. And it's good. Lauren Small with the 2. A 9-point game. And right there, and it's off. Looks like that was a foul. Jada Dixon, I want to say. Looks like she might have jumped over, tried to jump on a body, trying to go for that rebound.
This is where teams either get left behind or they pull ahead.
It's a 9-point game right now. You can remember in the first quarter, it was a 9-0 run by Gary Westside. Make that, after that, it's been a 26-8 run. What a pass, and what a nice 2 by Ladowski.
That's textbook. Textbook.
That's vintage. That's some vintage basketball right there.
Full timeout, West Side.
As Lake Central's taking an 11-point lead right now. Really, it was basically after that timeout by Huppenthal. That's when things started to get hot for Lake Central. With 5:15 left, Lake Central with that 11-point lead. Lake Central trying to go to 15-5. Huppenthal trying to continue his great resume so far here at Lake Central High School. Coach Fisher is trying to find something in that offense besides Dash Shaw, who is 15 of 17. Gary Westside is not scoring yet this quarter. As like we keep saying, they just keep turning over that ball, and that's 4 turnovers in this quarter with 5:15 left. So they really just got to take better care of that ball.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, Dash Shaw has 88% of the points tonight for the Gary Westside Cougars. You might have a hot shot player, but it's a team sport. You got to play like a team. We know we saw this last year between her and Dana Evans, but I mean, Dana Evans is Dana Evans.
Yeah.
She was an all-star, I got to tell you. She was one heck of a player.
She brought that team together, too.
Shaw for the 2, and rolls out. Sprecky with the rebound. Kirkwood charging, has Robards, and Robards will hit it and just leave it and will retain it.
Good save by Robards there.
Dowski with the ball up top. Lake Central trying to get a bigger lead here. Dowski goes for the 2. No, we'll go Zabrecki for the 3. Oh, she's
Bang!
on fire tonight. Third 3 of the night for the sophomore, Sarah Zabrecki, as she leads the team with 9 points.
Ooh, close on there.
Thompson with the ball.
Can't find an opening.
Dixon almost losing that ball again.
Yep.
Pritchett with it now. Goes to Payne. Payne to Shaw. Shaw double team. Looks like Robards just got off of her. And looks like another turnover by Gary Westside.
Kirkwood comes out.
More turnovers than points in this quarter. That tells you something. as Wadowski brings the ball up. Lake Central's offense has been really great lately, finding open shots, hitting their threes, and that's how you win. You hit your shots, especially the threes. As Zabrecki gets the ball top, Wadowski at the wing, baseline, small inside, outside to Mathis, will go up top to Zabrecki. Zabrecki for another three, and it just bounces out. Shaw with the ball, Mathis on her. Interesting, they took Kirkwood out. See how the matchup fares out here. All the way across, and almost another, and that is another turnover by Gary Westside. And the two, and she just swatted right there by number 20, Trinity Thompson, a 5'11" freshman. The sophomore Madison Dolsky will be coming in for the senior Lauren Wadowski.
Let's see what they can do here.
Dolsky sometimes gets those minutes, can hit the three. Robards goes up top to Massis. Back to Mathis up top. You know Robards will shoot that corner three. She likes that spot. Small loses it. And gets it. Mathis for three. Out. Shared Zabrecki with the offensive rebound. Looks like it's an injury timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, we are back. Our great athletic trainer, Chris Hall, there to take care of the situation.
As Mathis will be passing the ball in. Inside of Robards, and a block right there.
Right away.
Dash out, had the open shot, but goes in for the two. And is fouled right there. Looks like by Jeksich, as we'll see. Dash Shaw go to the line for the first free throw. And you see if Gary Westside can put some points on the board.
31-17, your Lake Central Lady Indians lead. 2:50 left in the third.
If we've seen one thing in this building, what have we seen? Blown leads.
Blown, oh, don't even bring that up, man. Blown leads.
Seen blown leads in this gym a lot. As Shaw makes the first.
Your gym could be famous for student sections.
Two 19-point leads.
Amazing
blown.
shots. Nope. Ours is blown leads.
I mean, we did have an amazing shot last year with Joe Graziano.
Don't, yeah, that would, yeah, highlight reel.
As Dolsky brings the ball up, goes to the corner, and Mathis just throws it up as Shields going out of bounds. Oh, and a steal, almost a steal by Dash Shaw right there.
Put her on skates for a second there.
Dash Shaw really coming at her right now and just left her right there. It's 2:21 left in the game in this third quarter. Gary Westside really showing improvement in defense lately. You know Dash Shaw wants to steal right now. And Robards is in that corner.
When she gets in that corner, she's hot.
And Smollen's got the 2, and looks like that was a foul on number 31, Jada Dixon. Team second.
Number 31, Jada Dixon. First second. Team second.
Shoot 2.
Smollen will be going to the line. Smollen's up and bounces out. Smollen, a 56% shooter, shooting 24 for 44 at the line. As looks like Gibbs, Ondowski, and Kirkwood will be coming in. Here's Smollen's second free throw, missed the first, and it's good. 1 for 2, as it's 32 to 19. Smollen makes 1 free throw. Dash off for 3. Bounces out. Gibbs with the rebound. Gibbs lows Ondowski. All the way Smollen for the 2, and it's good. Smollen with the easy 2, as it's a 34 to 19 lead. Another turnover by Gary Westside, and Ondowski got the easy 2.
36-19 with a minute 26 left here in the third.
This game's just running away from Gary Westside. And another turnover.
Another turnover.
And a travel right there by Lake Central. 8 turnovers in this first quarter by Gary Westside.
Yeah, this has been interesting.
And we still got another quarter to play.
Yeah, the mentality has definitely changed here, but we don't know. It leads.
Shaw with the ball. Double team right there by Lake Central. All the way across, and there's another turnover.
Right into the bench.
That's just careless basketball if you're throwing the ball like Tom Brady across the court.
Tom Brady, don't even bring that up right now.
As Gibbs will pass the ball in. Ondowski brings it up with under a minute left in the third quarter. Tried to go inside of Small, but looks like she lost handle of that ball. Ondowski 3. And it's good.
Ice in her veins.
Ondowski hits the 3 up top of the key, and Dixon goes for the 2, and it's too hard right there as Gibbs with the ball goes to Ondowski. 30 seconds left. Ondowski's charging to the hoop, and it's blocked right there. Dash with the ball goes to Dixon. Dixon for the 2, and it's off. Can't hit the layup. Mix that with all the turnovers.
15 seconds left.
That's just tough luck right there.
20-point game right now.
Ondowski goes to corner. Gibbs. Nope. Jesic, can he throw it up? Won't be good, as it's a 20-point lead. 39-19 Lake Central Indians at the end of the third quarter. And Lake Central is basically playing their kind of basketball defense, but also some of these turnovers are mental turnovers. Like that pass. I mean, that's just, you can't just keep throwing the ball across the court. Lake Central really taking advantage, going inside with Smollen. Hitting the up top 3 by Ladowski. They're hitting their 3s, which we haven't really seen that much this year. Lake Central, we haven't seen them as a 3-point team. I mean,
we've seen them more of a driving team. Like, you know, they get right underneath that hoop and get it in for 2.
As they've made 7 threes so far tonight. I mean, it's not a lot, but still, that's a good number. For
yeah, that is definitely.
Those 7 threes are more than total points for Gary Westside. So the 3s are working.
No, Gary Westside's JV team, they lost 60-something to 20-something.
As for Coach Fisher, this is what you call a process. You've got young players trying to find who they are and what their identity is in the system for them. And it's going to be rough. I mean, you're going to lose a lot. You're going to win a lot. You might lose some bad games, but it's a process, and they're going to develop into great players by the end of the year. I mean, Dash Shaw is going to probably be averaging about 25 points.
Back here for the fourth quarter here at 8400 Wicker Avenue. Let's see what Lake Central can do here. 20-point lead.
Looks like Gary Westside's going to do a little press, try to get that ball, try to make a comeback here. Badowski goes to Kirkwood. Kirkwood hands it off to Robards. Inside to Gibbs. Gibbs goes out to Zabrecki. Kirkwood. Outside to Zabrecki. Inside to Gibbs. Gibbs goes outside to Kirkwood. Seems like Gibbs is having a little hesitant on that shot. At the end of that quarter, you saw she had that 3 wide open. You have Robards in that corner. Nice fake right there by Kirkwood. Baseline Gibbs. That was a nice pass right there out to Zabrecki. Inside to Robards for the 2, and is fouled right there by number 20, Trinity Thompson, the 5'11" freshman, as Robards will be going to the line. 4-2. Robards is a 69% free throw shooter, shooting 27 for 39. See if she can make
Sarah Zabrecki, a young player, but definitely putting up.
Make it 28 for 40 right now as Rachel Robards makes her first free throw. Here's Robards' second free throw is up, and it's good, 2 for 2, as it's 41-19.
There's a 40-point mark here in the game.
Gary Westside inside for the baseline 2, short.
Nope.
Robards with the rebound, and right there, the steal right there by Thompson.
They reached 21 points.
Maybe that'll start something as Thompson hits the 2 after a nice aggressive steal.
First points of the quarter there.
Robards in that corner. She got to hit a shot in my mind. You know she wants to shoot that 3.
Really, Zabrecki and Ladowska hitting them tonight.
Robards 3.
There we go.
And Westside will get the rebound. Dash Evans, Dash Shaw. Dash Shaw almost loses it. And another turnover by the Cougars. Ten turnovers so far in the second half. Looks like that's a timeout by Coach Huppenthal.
Full timeout. 30. Full. So how many? So you said turnovers, heavy here in the second half.
Yeah, about over 17 turnovers so far in this game. I mean, you're not going to win a game with that many turnovers. You got to take care of that ball a lot more. It's, you know, I've seen, you know, they try to do some nice passes, but, you know, you also have to give credit to the Lake Central defense. They played a great job tonight. And Lake Central defense always is coming out. I mean, this is why Coach Huppenthal has a great record, because of his defense.
Yeah.
They say defense wins championships. I mean, and he's showing why. I mean, they do have an offense. It's just not fully developed yet, as the defense is kind of fully developed right now.
It's been an interesting game so far. My first game of the new year.
Yeah, we've been gone for a long time.
Yeah, back on our live stream grind.
Not many home games left for boys or girls, as really their home schedule is last year, and next year will be their home schedule, as, you know, they switch off home and away opponents, as, you know, 1 year they'll go to Munster, 1 year they'll come here.
Hopefully I'll be able to commentate our last home game.
As Kirkwood goes to Robards. Robards goes to Zabrecki. Dash Evans, Dash Shaw trying to get in there. Zabrecki up top. Kirkwood's got the 3, she'll take it, and she'll hit it.
That goes in for 3.
3 right there for the senior, number 22, Taylor Kirkwood. It's at the 44-21 game with 5:50 left in the fourth.
As we know, Lake Central basketball, 5 minutes, anything could happen.
Thompson for the 2. And it looks like that'll be Gary Westside's ball still. As Small comes back in. It looks like Dixon with the ball. Dixon loses it. And right there, nice block right there by Dash Shaw. Man, she's really living up to that name.
Yeah.
Dash.
Kirkwood with the footwork there, jumping over that.
As Zarecki will be passing the ball out the baseline. Goes inside the Robards, but that'll be a steal. Shaw with the ball.
Kirkwood, I don't know.
Can't find anything. Dixon, step back 2. And it's off. And it looks like that'll be a Lake Central ball. As Gary Westside trying to create some havoc and to pressure the Lake Central offense. As Ladowski almost loses it. And
breaking through him.
Just gets past that. All the way across to Kirkwood. And a steal right there by Gary Westside. How Lake Central's been playing lately is how Gary Westside's been playing. Careless basketball.
Careless basketball. Absolutely right.
As that was a foul on Kirkwood. Team's third.
44-21 still. Defense is heavy for both teams.
Dixon with the ball. Short 2 and just bounces out. Ladowski brings the ball up. Goes to Zabrecki. All the way across to Kirkwood. Kirkwood dribbles it out. 3. And it just bounces out. Tough shot right there. As Gary Westside brings the ball up. Short 2. And that's off. Small with the rebound. Ladowski got the number game. 2. Kirkwood for the 2. No. Zabrecki gets a rebound. And looks like that'll be a foul on Dash Shaw. A lot of contact down there.
Definitely.
That'll be Shaw's second, team's 4th, with 4:10 left in the 4th quarter, as Taylor Daxich and Cheyenne Mathis will be coming in for the Indians. All the way up to Zabrecki.
Wide open shot.
Maybe Helping Dogs wants them to hold the ball as long as they can.
4 minutes left here.
I mean, they don't need to score. Nice cut right there by Ladowski. I know Zabrecki didn't see it, but that was still a nice cut. Right there by Robards. Robards for the 2 is blocked by Dixon. Thompson brings the ball up. Goes for the 2. Ladowski brings the ball up. Goes for the 2.
Couldn't get it in there.
Tried the acrobatic layup. Steal right there for Lake Central. And a 2 by Cheyenne Mathis.
.318 here, 46-21.
Mathis has 5 points on the night, hitting 1 3 and just a 2 right there. And almost another steal right there. And looks like that'll be a foul on Zabrecki. Looks like that'll be the 14th foul.
Inning foul number 3, Sarah Zabrecki, her first, 4.
Guys are not happy with some of the play out
A
there.
little skirmish going on down there. Shaw with the ball.
Well, they had to call him out for it. They are not happy about that. Not good. Gave him the warning too, I saw it. Smolin is in.
As there's another turnover. It's getting a little crazy in here. Mathis brings the ball up. Inside to Ladowski. Ladowski for the 2. And it's good.
Goes in. 48-21.
Ladowski gets the 2 just to add on to that Lake Central lead.
Stretching that lead.
And it's off. Small with the rebound. Goes all the way across to Ladowski. Ladowski's got the number games. Goes for the fake 2. And looks like there'll be a foul. Looks like there's a foul on Lake Central. Now there's a technical on Lauren Ladowski. Looks like there's a technical.
I didn't see what happened. You know what happened?
Ladowski might have said something to the ref, maybe about the foul or something. I don't know. That kind of came out of nowhere. I think they're getting chippy down here. As the ref was explaining it to Hoppendahl.
I'm watching the replay right now, so we got here while she shoots.
First one is up. And it bounces out. Number 31, Jada Dixon to the line. Dixon's second free throw is up. And it's not good. 0 for 2.
Number 10.
I'll know that's she bumped into her and said something.
Getting a little crazy down there.
Yeah, it is getting heated.
As Dash Shaw brings the ball up. Goes for the 2 and hits it.
Rolls it right in.
Dash Shaw gets her first points of the quarter. And foul right there, looks like, by Gary Westside.
Pushing and shoving.
17 points for Dash Shaw tonight. Dash Shaw averages about 21. And Mathis loses it. Gives it to Dixon, back to Shaw.
A minute 55 left here in the game.
Shaw goes up for the 2. And short.
They're starting these drives now.
You know, Lake Central playing their game, but Gary Westside not. Lake Central averages 50 points a game, and Gary Westside averages 54, and they only got 23 right now. So really, Lake Central's playing their game, and the Lake Central defense is really causing havoc for that. Gary Westside offense, like I said in the pregame, Gary Westside's going to have to shoot them out, and they didn't tonight. The turnovers really killed them. I mean, they've got 13 in just the second half.
Mm-hmm. Thought about it. And there she goes.
3, and it's off. Small with her board. And it's off to Dolsky. Dolsky charges up.
To the races.
All the way to the Robards. Robards for the 2. And looks like that'll be a foul on Gary Westside.
It's getting intense. 1:20 left in the game. 48-23. Your Lake Central Lady Indians lead the game.
As it looks like Aubrey Rouser and Ellie Malarski will be coming.
Looks like they're out for the game now.
Not Ellie Malarski, my bad. She'll be checking in after the free throw. Stephanie Diak will be coming in though. And Bailey Furman. Smollen's up, and it's good. One more, part of the 1-1 bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Smollen's second free throw, made the first, and can't hit the second as she's 2 for 4 so far tonight. Dash Shaw with the ball. Shaw thought about the short 2. 3.
No,
Air balls again.
They're coming up short tonight. Or way over.
As Allie Malarski will now be coming in for Lauren Smullins. And looks like all the seniors and starters are going to be taking a rest, as they really deserve that rest because they played a great game tonight.
49-23 with a minute left.
As here's Diak, brings the ball up. Goes to Dalski. Dalski double teamed. And a turnover by Lake Central right there.
For the Cougars, number 22, Nation Edwards.
Huppenthal, even though he's winning by 26 with 47 seconds left, he's still mad about that.
Still got to teach him. Some of these things are just careless mistakes.
It's Gary Westside just dribbling the ball around.
See, they're just trying to hold on to it. There's where my pen went.
Gary Westside passes the ball in, and a steal right there. Aubrey Rausberg goes for the 2, and bounces out right there. Rouser almost had a 2 right there.
25.7 left in the game.
As here is number 20, Trinity Thompson, going to the line for a 1-1 bonus.
See what she make of it here.
Up. And bounces in.
They started off this corner at 19.
Here's the second one, and it bounces out. Offensive rebound by the Cougars.
So they got left here with 21 seconds left.
Thompson, another 3, see if she can rebound from it. Short. Rouser with the rebound. Goes to Dalski.
That's Billy Central's ball.
I might just end it right here. And looks like that'll be off of Gary Westside. With
7.1 seconds left in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you hear, please subscribe and drop a like.
As Furman will be passing the ball in. Furman goes to Diak. Diak is going to dribble out with 2 seconds left. And that's going to be it. Lake Central wins 49.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the game. Thank you for coming out. Lake Central Live production team out here doing our thing. I'm Colin Tomaszewski.
And I'm Jack Thiel. See you guys next game.
Have a good night.